Welcome to Impossible Coins Game of the Year 2018, featuring from the wilds of Ohio, Tegan Somerset.
Yay! I'm tired.
Somewhere in West Texas with absolutely no protective orders, Rocky Hardy.
Hey, also it's snowing outside, so that's cool. We don't get snow
What?
here often. Yeah.
No, it is not.
No,
You're
Tegan, it's
lying.
gross outside. I went across the street to get like some coffee
You're
and a
lying.
delicious sandwich, and it's cold as dinosaur tits out there. It's fucking terrible.
You're lying.
No, we got a storm.
God.
It came through last night, and we have snow outside. It'll probably be gone by noon, but
I
like...
mean, I don't have snow, but also, like, I'm in a more hashtag extreme location than Rocky, but it is fucking gross cold out there.
That's my snow! Give it back!
Tegan, that's not how this works.
That's my snow!
Tegan, we
Nope.
get snow like once a year. Alright, like relax.
No, that's mine! Give it back! I want my snow! I didn't get my white Christmas! I'm not gonna have snow for New Year's! We're gonna have, it's gonna be like fucking 40 degrees, and then Monday it's gonna be 50. What the, no! That's my snow! Give it back!
Well,
Give it back. Return it to me. Its rightful owner.
we're gathered here today to kick off our Game of the Year with a discussion of some important business.
Woo!
We have 4 categories to kick through today. They are the Electronic Software Association presents Most Reprehensible Business Practice.
Boo.
Elon Musk presents Dumb as Shit.
Boo.
Old Game of the Year.
Uh-huh.
And to explain that category, it's a game whose original release did not happen this year and had no ongoing content releases this year.
No new news.
Yeah, so either it's an old game or it's maybe an old game that got re-released this year with no new content.
Mm-hmm.
And then our last category for the day is ongoing game of the year or game as a service, which can be an old or new game so long as they had ongoing support this year. And this category is mostly about the quality of the support that game received following release. Not the actual release itself, the quality of the support. But those are our 4 categories for today. You guys ready to kick it off by talking about some reprehensible bullshit?
Sure, man. What happened?
All right.
What do you mean what happened? You were here. You were here. You know what happened. We know what happened. Everything was shit. Duh.
So I'm going to go ahead and take that bullet and I'll read our nominees for this category and then we can start our cutting. All right, here we go. Fallout 76, releasing an apology for the quality of your game before you even release it. Fallout 76, releasing a physical release with no indication that what is inside of the box is a download code for the game, not a disc. Fallout 76, shipping a nylon bag in the collector's edition when it is advertised as canvas. Fallout 76, then giving a canvas bag to influencers instead. Fallout 76, doxing customers accidentally en masse when they seek a replacement bag. Fallout 76, offering people less than the cost of one cosmetic item as a make good for the nylon bag, meaning that if the customer wanted to use the credit they had been given, they would still need to add real-world money. Fallout 76, after all of that bullshit, adding blind loot boxes to the game. Scott Gelb, COO of Riot Games, spent years ball-tapping, nut-punching, dry-humping, and farting on subordinate employees, is suspended for 2 months without pay, and then Riot saying Gelb will return stronger and redeemed after the suspension. Quantic Dream, allowing employees to post offensive photoshops and memes around the office and then doing nothing about it. The ESA saying video games are not addictive, refuting the World Health Organization. Electronic Arts evil matchmaking patent. XQC is a homophobic piece of shit, and Dallas Fuel and Overwatch are both tepid in their responses and punishments. Overwatch League launched without any women on teams. Overwatch League intentionally evasive about publishing their player code of conduct. Apple removes Steam Link app from iOS store because they couldn't get a cut of Valve sales. The closure of Telltale and the way the layoffs were handled. Epic's flagrant use of the creative work of others without compensating them for it. And then lastly, covertly using other people's computers to mine cryptocurrency. Hard to say we got some good ones in this category, because considering what the category is about, but we got some real stinkers.
Oh, yeah.
Who wants first cut?
I think Rocky wants first to argue.
I mean, I'll cut something, but I want to make it clear that none of these things are cool. But since we're trying to
All these things suck. We're trying to find the thing that sucks the least first.
Yeah. And I'm actually going to say that the thing that sucks the least in this one is Overwatch League intentionally evasive about publishing their player code of conduct.
I can go with that.
Okay. Yeah, I'm cool.
All right.
You're the least shitty thing.
Congratulations.
I'm gonna go next. I'm gonna say the next least shitty thing is releasing a physical release with no indication that what's inside is a download code for the game, not a disc. Because Fortnite just did the same thing for the holiday season, and people aren't exactly up in arms about that, even though everyone likes shitting on Fortnite.
Yeah.
So, I'm gonna say that's the next least shitty thing.
I'm okay with that. Brian?
I think that just because somebody else did it doesn't make it less shitty.
Right, but of all the things that Fallout 76 did do, I don't think this is the thing that's the shitty thing.
Alright, like, yes. When Fallout 76 stands before the Hague, this will probably,
yes,
not be the first thing mentioned.
Right. This will be like, and on top of everything else, which is not like the same thing.
Okay. I want to go with, covertly using other people's computer to mine cryptocurrency.
Ooh. Okay, so this we're specifically talking about the practice of covertly using other people's computers and not Steam allowing it on their platform, right?
Right. And that was what got me thinking, Rocky. The act of, like, putting malicious code on somebody else's computer to mine cryptocurrency, that sounds criminal and not like a business practice.
Right.
The thing which is probably actually bad is Steam's utter lack of ownership when it comes to, like, curation, which is an entirely other problem, but it's also not what's listed here. What's listed here is covertly using other people's computers to mine cryptocurrency, which, though disgusting and reprehensible, I don't think is a business practice.
I have a counterpoint. I think it is a business practice. I just think it's an explicitly criminal one. Like the same way that, like, murder in like the drug game would be considered a business practice for people that you no longer trust.
But it's still illegal.
Yes.
Sure. Okay. Well, on those grounds, I think I would want it to stay. Then if it's gonna stay, I'd probably want to remove Overwatch League launches without any women on teams because of two different reasons. One, what was it, like a month or two into the season, a woman was added to a team. And two, I don't know what type of control the league itself has over the independently owned teams' rosters.
Fair. I feel like that's a fair point. We'd know if they launched their fucking code of conduct.
That's also true. I agree that they did try to remedy the situation after public backlash, which isn't saying a lot. But I'm pretty sure it was longer than a month before they added a female, like, competitor to the league. Before cutting that one, I think I want to cut this Quantic Dream business.
I don't know, man. How would you feel about going into the office and somebody has a picture of you, like, say fucking me, up on the wall because they think it's hilarious?
No, that's actually
hilarious.
garbage. But I'm not sure.
That sounds like a pretty hostile work environment, dude.
Yeah.
You're saying this isn't a hostile work environment? Oh! I'm kidding.
Overwatch
I get
League.
to record this at home in my pajamas, my dudes.
Shoutouts. Okay, no. Before cutting the Overwatch League launching without any women on teams, I would rather cut the canvas bag to influencers thing, because that happened long before the release of Fallout 76.
No, it was 2 weeks before the release.
It was 2 weeks?
Yep.
That's still before we found out that there weren't canvas bags.
So it kind of made it gross, because after the release, people are like, what's with this shitty bag inside of this box? Which point influencers are like, oh, that's not the bag I got, and they start posting their bag. Which I think highlights how calculated the decision was.
I'm
going to fight for that influencer bag for a while.
Okay. Well, I mean, most of my counter arguments end up defending Bethesda, which is not what I actually want to do. But I really felt shitty about the whole Overwatch League thing, because there were definitely a couple of good female players that were obviously skipped over, and they only ended up adding one, which is still not especially great. I'm not even sure if she's still on that team.
And I agree with all that. The place where I get wobbly is I don't know, because we don't know what the ownership laws look like for the team bylaws and the league oversight into team ownership. We don't know what control the league can exercise over rosters. Which could be Activision Blizzard just painted themselves into a corner when they created this league in the first place, which is an entirely different problem.
Well, I don't know. I'm not a fan of gender mandates. That's not even the route that I want to go down. But I guess what I'm saying is that when the league was starting out, there were really good female players that were playing Overwatch. It's just none of them were picked. But while that might come down to an individual team decision, I'm still saying those individual teams would be shitty.
If you would like for it to live longer before it gets cut, because you want it to get its time in the sun more, can I offer you releasing an apology for the quality of your game before you even release it?
You know what? Yeah, that is less shitty, even though it's still really lame.
Alright.
Wait, do I actually have to cut something now?
Yeah, now you actually have to cut something.
Sick. I always do this. Okay. I want to cut Electronic Arts' evil matchmaking patent only because we don't know if they're actually using it. Which is still horrifying, but...
So does that mean that you don't believe Electronic Arts what they say at face value, because they said, we are not currently using this patent?
Oh, I don't trust Electronic Arts with anything, but
Yeah, we established that last year. That was last year's thing. Do we trust Electronic Arts? No.
No. Never. Well, I do believe it could be a thing that could be being used with Blackout, or even something that may be implemented down the line when less people care about it. I don't think it's happening right now, even though the patent is pretty shitty. For people who weren't
Blackout, man, you're thinking Activision's evil matchmaking patent. Remember, this is the year of more than one evil matchmaking patent.
Shit, that's right. Okay. So they could be using it like an ultimate, I guess, right?
Let's see here. Places it would be being used would be Battlefield, Madden,
like FIFA.
FIFA. Those would be the places where we'd be seeing it getting used.
Yeah, okay. I don't think it's being used anywhere in FIFA or anything like that. But for people who don't know, what the matchmaking patent will do is that it will take people who recently made a purchase on the online store and then match them against people that they could use, that they could take advantage of with their new skill or whatever. For example, if in Battlefield, if you bought an aim assist, which I don't think they sell, but if they bought an aim assist, they would put you in matches against people who didn't have the aim assist so that you would run up the score. And what that would do is that for the people who just lost to the guy who had aim assist, it would also surface a in your store, like the same item that they used to beat you in order to goad you into spending money into buying it.
So fucking gross.
Yeah, it's real gross. But I don't think they're using it, and hopefully because they realize that there possibly are legal reasons that they can't. But I don't know. They were also granted the patent.
Tegan, how do you feel about cutting that?
Shitty. I think that's going to be more a testament to the consumer base's willpower than anything else.
Man, I don't trust them either. Sorry, guys.
Because it's full of people like me.
From the people who brought you enjoying cigarettes comes this.
Right, exactly. It has that same... the people who are going to be goated by it are going to be goated by it. The people who aren't. And eventually, maybe, the ESA is going to come in and be like, no, you can't do that.
I was going to say,
maybe. Probably not, though.
This is some John Galt libertarian bullshit.
Well, it's before... Well, Brian, and hear me out. The ESA that Tegan might be referring to may not be the current ESA, but the ESA after Tegan takes over and causes a reform movement. It puts these guys to task.
You can't do this. There are children playing these games.
She'll team up with Hassan or something, or maybe no. Actually, that's not what we want.
People are going to be like, children don't play Grand Theft Auto 5, and I'll be like, oh,
yes,
fucking shit, they don't.
And then Tegan can talk about her days on the front lines.
The front lines.
I don't know. I really want that to live longer.
Okay. What can you offer in exchange?
Overwatch League launching without any women on teams.
Oh my god, Brian!
Might I launch instead? Apple removing the Steam Link app from iOS because they aren't getting money.
Oh no, I can't take that one off. Apple definitely dicks for that one.
They're greedy dicks, though. We already know they're greedy dicks.
Brian, there's still 5 things from Fallout 76 here. Can we take one of those?
Okay, well, I mean, the thing is that the reason that there's so much there is that,
Can we just claim that one of these Fallout 76 things is the shittiest thing, and then just figure out what the second shittiest thing is?
Well, we're playing a Battle Royale here, Tegan, because Battle Royales are in this year. So we need to...
This is a Battle Royale.
We need to find the last one to survive. Okay, what if we cut... Okay, let's take one huge, possibly criminal thing and preserve it by getting rid of one smaller, less focused criminal thing, and we take out covertly using other people's computers to mine cryptocurrency.
I can live with it.
Okay.
Okay, actual criminals, you're off the hook.
This year! You're off the hook this year! Just wait till next year when we bring it up again.
Oh, man. Oh, God, these are actual criminals. Why are we letting them go?
I feel like one of those police officers in a bad, a 1940s movie. You're off with a warning this time.
Oh, God. Okay. The Overwatch League didn't break any laws.
Yeah.
But it still feels like...
It feels shitty, especially in, this day and age. That's some bullshit.
Yeah, man.
That's bullshit.
They showed up
let me suggest a radical idea.
Uh-huh.
Is it going to be moving it to dumbest shit of
that is exactly it, Tegan. You took the words right out of my mouth.
All right. I can that's fine with me.
All right.
Because that's a category where I could see it easily rocketing into the top 3.
Yeah.
But here, where we're looking at quintessential fucking evil.
Yeah, okay, yeah. I agree that it's more dumb than evil. What do you mean? Women don't play Overwatch? That's what they were trying to say, Brian. That's so dumb.
Women don't play Overwatch.
All right, so now knowing that, Rocky, how do you feel about letting those criminals off the hook this early? Is there something else?
Fine. If we're not cutting out those criminals, then I come back to... See, like, it's either Quantic Dream or Scott Gelb, but Scott Gelb definitely has a wider, like, reach because Riot employs more people.
And he's a COO.
He's a COO.
That's like a top-tier person.
Yeah.
It's actually like the number 2 guy.
Yeah, that's some bullshit.
But like, and Quantic Dream is like a hostile work environment, and it does definitely break laws. Like, they're currently being sued. But like, hijacking people's computers, man, that's like... Okay, I think I would either offer up Quantic Dream or XQC instead.
No. XQC has to stay. He has to burn.
Okay.
I'm gonna say, giving canvas bags to influencers. Because they're influencers. You know? Like, yes, it's a very calculated move. But it's less shitty to me that they gave canvas bags to influencers than it is that they gave everybody else who has advertised a canvas bag a nylon bag.
Okay,
Right.
all right.
Giving influencers a step up makes sense overall. It's just that the step up was more than they even promised regular people.
Mm-hmm.
I'll buy it. I just want to go ahead and float this out here. I feel like at least one of these Fallout 76 things needs to make the final 3 because holy shit, did we spend like 2 months talking about that train
yeah,
wreck.
absolutely. And I think I think I know which one it's gonna be.
Mm.
But
yeah, I'm pretty sure too. Yeah.
I think I know which one it's gonna be.
What a
I think
train
we're gonna
wreck,
have
guys.
2 of these in the top 3, honestly.
Oof.
Okay, Tegan, it's your actual cut now.
Okay, my actual cut is going to be adding blind loot boxes to Fallout 76.
Oh, fuck off.
I think that is less shitty than being homophobic, less shitty than evil matchmaking patents, and less shitty than refuting the World Health Organization. I think all those things are more shitty. I think bad work environments are more shitty than another game adding fucking loot boxes.
Okay, all right. Again, all right. I will buy that argument. When you frame it that way, I move from fuck off to okay.
Okay.
Well, that's good.
Yay! Like, it's still shitty. However, there's real evil in this list.
And in fact, we should stress, this is real evil. It's just there's more evil to be found elsewhere.
There's different levels of evil. This is just the least evil.
Of what's left. Okay. Mm.
Yeah. Brian, where's your cut?
So whose cut is it now?
It's your cut.
It's your cut.
Offering people less than the cost of one cosmetic item as a make good for the nylon bag, meaning that if the customer wants to use the credit they've been given, they still need to add real world money.
Okay, so
I do think that's less than the real evil, but I still think that's pretty shitty.
that's still real shitty.
Yeah, it's very shitty.
But we have bigger fish.
We have bigger fish to fry.
Because you can choose to not add real world money and then just say fuck off.
Yeah.
Yep.
Like, you
or
got
you
burned.
can choose to not accept the currency and sue them.
And sue them. Those dumbasses, man. God damn it.
So, congrats, you're garbage, Todd Howard. That is now cut, though.
Todd Howard, you're like a third of our fucking list. Some bullshit. Now we're in the real shit.
I hate this.
This all is disgusting.
And this is the part where I do just want to point out that eventually the Dallas Fuel did release XQC.
Yeah, I'm going to take XQC for this one. Because the other things are actually still happening or still in the mix. Pretty sure.
Yeah, nobody said that XQC will return stronger and redeemed.
Shut up.
Ugh,
God damn it.
gross.
I hate that.
Get out of here.
Oh, man.
God, can we get fucking stronger and redeemed t-shirts made?
Stronger and redeemed. God damn it.
We use stronger and redeemed now to indicate companies we think will redeem themselves in the short term, but will not, and need a significant changeover. Bethesda will come back to fucking E3 stronger and redeemed.
Oh, no. What if we, have
Bullshit.
stronger and redeemed, but, we strike through it?
Ooh, okay, I'm down.
How do you feel about that one, Brian?
That sounds better.
Yeah, that sounds fun.
All right, let him in. Tegan, it's your cut.
Garbage. I cut garbage. This is all garbage. Wow. Jesus.
It's all a nightmare at this point.
It is a nightmare. The entire thing is a nightmare. This is a nightmare scenario that one day I hope to be released from. At this point, can I cut Electronic Arts' evil matchmaking patent, or do I have to fight something else?
I would cut. I stand by my same argument where I don't know if it's currently happening,
Right,
so
exactly.
I don't know if I have to fight it.
Like, we know it exists, but have they actively implemented it?
Yeah, they made, an evil, debilitating neurovirus, but we don't know if they deployed it. The other
Right.
shit is actively been deployed.
Right, exactly. So, like, at this point, like, is this... They made it, they patented it, so now other people can't make the same thing? So it's like, we made this so you aren't capable of doing it? Also, they could use it, but...
Wait, is EA like Batman in this situation?
Maybe?
Oh no, I don't know.
Evil
about that
Batman?
one.
But Apple is actively doing stuff like removing the Steam Link app from the iOS store because they're not getting a cut of Steam sales.
Right, yeah. Yeah.
Telltale is actively hiring people 5 days before a mass layoff.
Jesus.
Yeah. I feel it, Tegan, that, this other shit is actively ongoing evil, and, the EA matchmaking patent is currently Schrodinger's cat.
Yeah. Schrodinger's evil.
Yeah.
Schrodinger's evil. Oh, Jesus.
Brian, you're up.
We
don't have time for Schrodinger's evil, Tegan. We got things to do.
Places to go, people to kill.
I would never normally suggest cutting the ESA this early in proceedings, but we got some real fucking dogs this year. I suggest cutting ESA says video games are not addictive, refuting the World Health Organization.
Okay, so while I thoroughly agree that ESA does not have the clout that it used to, I still think that's more damaging than covertly using other people's computers to mine cryptocurrency, because you still need to willingly pay for and download the game.
That sounds like victim blaming, Rocky.
Okay, no, I thoroughly understand that, but hear me out on this one. The ESA saying that video games are not addictive in direct counter to the World Health Organization damages the reputation and possibly the health of gamers around the world, while covertly using other people's computers to mine cryptocurrency, which is still terrible, only affects the people who pay for these games and downloads them. I'm talking specifically about scale.
The ESA allows more evil to propagate in the gaming community, whereas the computers are just benefiting a small amount of people doing shitty shit.
Right.
I gotcha. I see the reasoning there.
Okay. I guess on that argument, I can let actual criminals go.
But you're still actual criminals, okay? If you do this shit, you're an actual criminal.
Okay. So, the ESA aren't actual criminals? Damn it. Come on, Brian. Okay, if we're
the
just...
ESA
No, Rocky, I wasn't saying that to be facetious. I'm saying, okay.
I know, but I still heard it, man. Okay, what if we move the ESA thing to dumb as shit? Can we do that?
No.
Okay.
No, this is legit evil, not dumb.
This is actual evil.
Okay, man.
This is attacking our health and well-being.
Yeah, the next category isn't necessarily evil, and it's not even necessarily bad, it's dumb.
Okay.
It's just dumb.
Yeah, this is shit in this category which could actually fucking hurt people.
Right, okay. The worst that happens when people use your computer to mine cryptocurrency is that they burn through your video card. And that's expensive. It's like $1,200. If someone's video game addiction goes untreated, they could bankrupt themselves. their families. I think there's just more harm to be had with the ESA. You already
Seek
agreed
help,
with me.
people.
I'm arguing with myself at this point.
Yeah, I was like, Rocky, you already won. We're cutting actual criminals.
Yeah, shut up. Stop saying it like that. Because then I always have to do the math again. I always gotta check. Whatever. Just cut the actual criminals. Let them go. God damn it. What hell have we wrought?
Well, the only hope we have is that fucking Bitcoin bottoms out entirely.
Oh, shit. Well, it's definitely not getting to $1 million, and, like, McAfee's gonna have to eat his own dick, so, like, that's...
Oh, God. Are they gonna sell tickets to that?
He said he's gonna do it on national television. It's gonna be broadcast.
Who's cut?
My
It's
cut.
Tegan, right?
No, wait, no, it's my cut, because Brian
your
wanted...
cut?
Brian wanted to cut the ESA, and I said nah.
Oh, yeah. That was your counter offer.
Yeah, okay. So I have Fallout 76, shipping a nylon bag in the collector's edition when it advertises canvas. Doxing customers accidentally en masse when they seek a replacement bag. Scott Gelb, CEO of Riot Games, spends years ball tapping, nut punching, dry humping, and farting on subordinate employees and is suspended for 2 months without pay. Riot saying Gelb will return stronger and redeemed after the suspension. Quantic Dream allowing employees to post offensive photoshops and memes around the office and doing nothing about it. The ESA says video games are not addictive, refuting the World Health Organization. Apple removing Steam Link app from iOS Store because they can't get a cut of Valve sales. The closure of Telltale and the way the layouts were handled. And Epic's flagrant use of creative work of others without compensating them for it. I'm gonna try to cut Apple, I think.
Question mark?
Yeah, I think, like, this is all terrible.
At
And, like,
this
Apple
point,
the
I'm willing
worst
to let
thing on
Apple
this
go.
list?
I don't think Apple's the worst thing on this list. Cause
I think that the shit which is left is worse, though. That's kind of the way I'm dealing with it.
I agree. I'm good with cutting Apple. But you made my decision harder, so thanks.
Look,
I'm here to help. Or not.
Apple had its due. Fuck them. That was gross.
It's definitely gross. Top 5 gross, right? No, top 7 gross? Damn it. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Top 8 gross. Not even top 7. Jesus. Okay. Alright, Tegan. What is the least gross thing on this list? Do we have a number of how many collector's editions were actually sold by Bethesda?
They have not released that number.
Fucking all of them, I'm sure.
Oh, man. But, like, I want to know, like, how many canvas bags did they get to the point where they're like, oh, man, we can't make this many canvas bags? Like, did they get, like, 200K? 50K? Like, what's the number where they decided this is too many canvas bags, and then they said, fuck it, we'll do nylon?
And not tell anybody. And not change the advertising.
Oh, man. It's like
So
the
filthy.
day it came out. It's so dirty.
I'm gonna say, oh Jesus, I hate everything on here. I'm gonna say the closure of Telltale.
No way. No,
gross.
I had assumed that was going to make
Disgusting.
top 3.
Okay, Teagues, I'm gonna make an offer for you. I want to trade the closure of Telltale, in which they hired people who moved across the country,
Right,
and then
fired them within 5 days or whatever.
Yeah, I'm gonna trade you for what happened at Quantic Dream.
Oh.
Because, like, while those people who were obviously mistreated in a hostile work environment, they still had a work environment.
Jobs. Yeah.
And in no way am I excusing the behavior that happened at Quantic Dream, but I can definitely say that the Telltale thing was worse.
Okay. Yeah, okay. Alright. Brian's turn. Ugh. I feel disgusted. I need a shower.
I have another 7-dimensional chess idea for you guys.
Oh, here we go. Let's get
Is
it.
it a top 5?
No. I like our format. I'm not fucking with our format, but I wanted to suggest, I'm looking at H and I'm looking at I, and I'm thinking a single bullet point that reads, the video game industry's chronic problem with hostile work environments.
Does that include crunch?
Yes. Wait. Somewhat. Like,
I feel like crunch is
because
a hostile work
it occurs to
environment.
me that as I look at this nightmare list of shit, that somehow I missed adding the employee at ArenaNet who was fired after she responded to a fan online.
oh yeah.
And then when she was fired, the boss brought her in to like yell at her for 2 hours to vent his feelings, and it was like, oh, and by the way, you're fired.
Does this also include then? Okay, I would accept that, but only if that also includes the closure of Telltale, because that's also some bullshit. And
Well-
it is in the video game environment.
I think Telltale's like closure is separate from like hostile work environment, but to add to hostile work environments, I would like to include what happened at Rockstar, especially like how they were just casually bragging about the 100-hour weeks that some of them worked, even though like that wasn't a unified perspective throughout the company, especially from some of their contracted studios.
So what do we think about this idea of a bullet point which reads, the video games industry's chronic problem with hostile work environments?
Okay, and that's combining 2 bullet points while adding extra talking points.
Yes. But it means that, like, that bullet point is a bit meatier now.
Oh, man, it feels like a meteor, man.
I feel like that if we're gonna combine it into one bullet point, it automatically has to be like in the top 3, and we can't cut it until then. Because it's such a huge issue.
You know what? I could see it. I can see that.
I think we have to give it immunity.
Top 3 immunity, that's cool. That's fine. I'm alright with that.
We spend
Okay.
so much time on this show talking about the bullshit. Like, do you guys, you remember when Amy Hennig's, like the clause from her contract, which required her to be silent after her termination, finally ended 6 months after her termination, and she could talk a little bit about what happened at EA.
Yeah.
And I was like, we were like, holy shit! Like, it didn't even occur to us that like she had been made to be silent for like 6 months. But that was the case. And then when she started to talk about the stuff that went on at Visceral, it was like, holy shit, like, what a nightmare.
Yeah, okay. So the chronic problem with video game work environments.
Cool.
Is that what we're calling it?
I feel like the word hostile should be in there somewhere.
With the hostile video game work environments. And then I'm just gonna, for our purposes, I am gonna give it a highlight.
Yeah.
Specifically indicating it has immunity and cannot be cut, but can be, because it has to be in the top 3, but it does not have to be number 1.
Yeah. So I think at this point that means that there still needs to be a cut made.
Yeah.
There needs to be 2 cuts made. Yep, 2.
I'm gonna say shipping a nylon bag.
Right, because I'm okay at this point shipping the nylon bag, which is what started everything, and it's important to everything that happened. But worse things happened after that.
Worse things happened after that for sure, and I think shipping the nylon bag of these things is now the least offensive thing on here. But it still fucking sucks! Because I paid $250 for a fucking nylon bag, and I'm mad about it. I'm still mad about it!
Brian, are you okay with that?
Yep.
Okay.
I'm gonna fucking commission my own goddamn bag, so I don't even have to give myself stuff to get doxxed by.
Yo, I just need I need a fashion person that I can commission on the reg. I just want to go in and just sit down because I have ideas. I'm like, hey, I want to make something like this. And it's like, yeah, this is how much it costs. Dude, you got it. Let's make it happen.
Okay. I am going to propose another cut and another small change.
I don't think you're allowed to propose any more small changes.
No, I think that everyone will like this one.
Okay.
The cut I am going to suggest is Fallout 76 doxing customers accidentally en masse when they seek a replacement bag.
Wait for it.
And the small change I'm going to suggest is renaming this category Fallout 76 Presents Most Reprehensible Business Practice.
No, that's next year. Next year we call it Fallout 76 Presents. Because last year, the Electronic Software Association won the category for Most Reprehensible Business Practice, and that's why it's named that. So next year's category will be named probably Fallout 76
I feel like this is an emergency
Presents.
proceeding, Tegan. As you pointed out, a good third of these things on this list were
Or
related to the
Fallout
release of
76
one
related.
video
I know,
game.
But,
Okay, Brian?
No,
Okay, so-
I feel like doxing is, like, the worst.
Yeah, I think that
There-
needs
all
to
right,
stay there.
and
That's
here's
like
my
blatant
here's my
identity
argument.
theft shit that
I have an
went
argument.
on.
I have a specific argument for cutting it.
Okay.
The chronic problem with hostile work environments in the video game industry is intentional evil. The ESA saying that video games are not addictive is an intentionally evil choice. The closure of Telltale, intentional evil. Epic's flagrant use of other people's intellectual property, intentional evil. Bethesda, so much of this other stuff that we had listed for Fallout 76 were choices they made. This one is a fuck up. They fucked up.
I maintain this is still a choice that they made. For people who don't know, when you submitted a request to get a replacement bag, you had to put in a support ticket to Bethesda's system. But what they, I guess, did not invest in is like the actual like sequestering of the tickets. So when you submitted a ticket, you could see the status of your own ticket, but you could also see the status of everyone else's ticket that submitted one, which means you saw their names, their addresses, the credit cards that they used to pay for the bag in the first place, things like that. And what Bethesda did not do is invest in infrastructure and understand that their support system needed to work before they could make this up to people. And
It was like an unintended glitch that's just the most fucking Bethesda bullshit glitch ever. And it exposed people's, like, personal identifying information that could then be used to commit fraud in their name.
And so, while I agree that that they didn't intentionally dox these people, unless they did, and which is, like, insane. That's 7-dimensional chess. But if they didn't, their failure of like creating a support system to like support their games, most of which are like single player experiences. So like they're just like that way in the box or whatnot. But like people should have been yelling at Bethesda for random shit over the years, just because of how buggy their games are. So they should have a working support system, and they just didn't for this, which is dumb and terrible. Because they didn't invest in the infrastructure.
Okay, well then if we're not cutting that, I'd like to cut ESA says video games are not addictive, refuting the World Health Organization. Shit has got to go at this point.
Yeah, no, that's fine. I'll take that.
We're just dumping dirty water out of the nasty bathtub.
We're distilling the most reprehensible business practice.
Into the worst grade of moonshine that will instantly kill you.
Like a drop hits your tongue, dead. Amazing. Yeah, okay. I'll cut the ESA at this point.
Okay.
Like,
fuck you, ESA.
1, 2, 3. So we still have 4 things.
Jesus Christ.
Which means that something must go.
Yep.
I'm gonna say Epic's flagrant use of creative work of other people without compensation will go next. They didn't move people about across the country.
Right, but they also
didn't dox people, and they didn't create a hostile work environment. They were just shitty and stupid and doing what everyone else on the internet does, but because they're a massive company, they should fucking know better, and their entire legal team needs to go.
But Tegan, they also made $3 billion this year.
Mm-hmm.
And, like, their
Yeah,
microtransactions are, like, skins, items and like emotes.
Okay.
I know.
wish I had a breakdown of how much actually went into those emotes, but like a lot of that money is probably not theirs. That's what I should say.
Yeah, for sure.
And okay, and I'm gonna frame it this way. Bethesda accidentally doxing customers with Fallout 76 may very well be the result of a multi-year long series of simply irresponsible and reckless decisions.
Mm-hmm.
Epic doing what they've done with these dances this year is the enshrinement of institutional racism to the tune of over $1 billion.
Okay, yeah, when you phrase it that way, that's fine.
Okay, man. Okay, so Fallout 76 is a bunch of small decisions that add up together.
And into one whole shitty scenario. Fuck you.
Damn
Fallout.
it. Okay, fine. I will allow Fallout 76's last thing to be cut this year only if next year's most reprehensible business practices is explicitly presented
by Fallout 76.
Yes.
Fair. Okay. Fuck. Can we just present it by Bethesda, actually? Can we just be like, Bethesda via Fallout... Bethesda's Fallout 76 team presents...
How about this?
Todd Howard presents...
A nylon bag presents.
A nylon bag presents. All of your doxed information from downloading this podcast presents.
Oh, god damn it. You guys aren't getting doxed, I promise.
This is, okay, and Tegan, when I was putting together the doc, and I initially simply just had Fallout 76 as one bullet point, because I thought it had more power that way. Mm-hmm. Like, when you look at the sum of their sins, they are multitude. You're like, holy shit, you guys. Which is why I thought Fallout 76, presented as Fallout 76, could hang in the top 3. But when you break it out individually, then it has a tougher time.
Yeah.
So we've determined that the 7 deadly sins of Fallout 76
Jesus
could not
Christ.
ultimately hang.
Good Lord. Good Lord.
Okay, so immunity for the chronic problem with hostile video game work environments has been cleared. It's no longer immune. We have 3 more things.
So we've got our 3 now. Now we have to pick a winner. And to be clear in this category, the winner is the loser.
Yeah.
The winner is the biggest loser. The thing that made us absolutely cringe the most.
I want to go with the chronic problem with hostile video game work environments. I have an argument.
Okay, what is your argument, Brian?
This is a problem which pervades the entire industry and exists across dozens of companies. We've cited a few of them, but It's everywhere. Epic's failure is, in this respect, confined to Epic. Wait, you know what? No, it's not.
No, it's not.
I was just thinking about this. And the reason I was thinking about it, down there in Dumb as Shit.
Down there in Dumb as Shit.
One of the things in Dumb as Shit is a bullet point, which is the number of video games with flossing emotes. Mm-hmm. And none of those people are paying for the flossing emote.
Nope.
Nobody's paying Backpack Kid.
Nope.
And so, like, what Epic kind of did was open a floodgate for the appropriation of dancing as property.
Yep.
They kind of uncorked the genie. Fuck me. Fuck this.
Well,
what do you guys think?
I was going to vote for Epic's flagrant use of creative work of others without compensating them for it, because it is a big, pervasive thing, and it is incredibly lucrative for them and exceptionally terrible for the creators.
Tegan?
It's all garbage.
No one is arguing that, Tegan.
Garbage.
Tegan, but we need the worst garbage. We got to discern.
I agree. I think the worst thing... Okay, everything is the worst thing. Everything is the worst thing.
None of you are good.
The worst of the worst is probably the use of creative work. Yeah.
All right.
I think that's the worst of the worst. The second worst, though, is definitely fucking Telltale. Fuck you, Telltale.
We have found
Telltale.
This year's worst, most reprehensible business practices. We did it, guys.
Gross.
First category down. Who feels great?
I need a shower.
Well, Tegan, you can shower yourself in the dumbest shit, because that's what's next.
The dumbest shit? Oh, no!
Okay, who's going to rattle off our dumbest shit?
I got it. So, Elon Musk presents dumbest shit. This year's nominees are promoting Jim Ryan at Sony, GTA 5 has not exited the MPD top 10 since 2013, Rockstar bragging about crunch culture, Philip Mewson plagiarized an article for IGN, got caught, plagiarized his apology, then it was discovered that he plagiarized dozens of articles previously identifying that IGN had no plagiarism check for years, charging $10 for an additional save slot in Metal Gear Survive. Geralt is in Soul Calibur now. The way Waluigi fans reacted to his absence as a fighter in Smash. John Codera says PS4 is at the end of its life cycle, then Sony tries to walk it back. Sony's responses to demands for crossplay. The bullshit associated with changing your user ID on PSN. Warner Brothers releases mobile game with code stolen from Bethesda. Nintendo's E3 press conference. Bethesda's E3 press conference. The Sony E3 press conference.
Can we just say E3?
Oh my god.
These ones are up here for specific reasons. I will definitely speak to them. Yeah.
Okay.
Cliffy B bragging about how he handled doing layoffs better, only to get called out by his own employees on Twitter. Wrecking Ball in Overwatch. I'm assuming you're talking about the hamster?
Yes.
Okay. The number of video games that now have flossing emotes. The Soulja Boy console. Benjamin Johnson. EA cuts song lyric about Colin Kaepernick, then doesn't. Elon Musk adds Atari games to the Tesla. Elon Musk claiming he tried to get the rights to Mario Kart. Atari performing an interview about Atari Box, claiming the news outlet lied about the quotes, then going dark on the subject when the news outlet released the raw audio from the interview. The whole Atari Box crowdfunding debacle. Apple Snake. Bowsette. The thirst surrounding Bowsette. Characters adjacent to Bowsette. The title selection for the PS Classic. Diablo Immortal announcement backlash. Seemingly all VR Thirst games on Steam having a palace level. And the Overwatch League launch without any women on any teams. So
okay.
That is 32 options, what I'm looking at.
Jesus fuck.
And to be clear, here we're not hunting for evil, we're hunting for stupid.
Yes.
The dumb thing. Whatever the stupidest thing is. I already know what the stupidest thing on this list is.
Ooh.
I already know. So, can I do the first cut?
Tegan would like first cut.
I'd like first cut. I'm gonna cut Geralt.
Yeah, because we're past that, dude. 2 B's in the game now, man.
Yeah, 2 B's in the game, and she belongs there.
Oh, man. Brian, do you wanna fight that one?
I'm just glad that he was listed.
Yeah, that's fair.
Sometimes you just want it on the list just so you can take it off.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So
sometimes it just feels good,
Yeah. So I feel like it needed to be on the list, but I'm cool with it going first.
It's like putting make your bed on your list of chores to do. Like, that's the easiest thing. You're gonna do it as soon as you get up. But accomplishment.
Okay, cool.
I feel that. Brian, what's your cut?
I'm going to let EA off the hook about the Colin Kaepernick thing.
No.
Because the reason for that was the specific well-worded press release they put out afterwards, where they said that they thought that they had to cut it because their player license with the NFL extended to former players and also extended to song lyrics. So it could have been someone having
It could have been an actual legal potential concern.
Right. Like, it sounds like it was an honest misunderstanding about, like, rights ownership. And like, that came off looking like they were, like, weird cowards. But it could have been them just trying to, like, honor rights agreements.
Right. Yeah, I remember when we argued about it, I didn't think it was dumb, per se. I just thought it was whack. so it's fine.
Does laughing at me dumb?
Not always. Like,
there is some overlap, but it's not 100%.
yes.
Okay, that's fair.
I want to cut Wrecking Ball and Overwatch because I think the hamster's cool. Like, I mean, he was kind of busted. Then they nerfed him. Now he's just in the game.
He's gonna take all of Diva's good skins. That makes me sad.
Diva's gonna get her skins, Tegan.
Diva should have ridden a giant pumpkin first.
That's probably true.
I'd like Wrecking Ball to live a little bit longer. Because I feel like Wrecking Ball is kind of like emblematic of the weird, like coldly calculated boardroom math that is used to create characters for Overwatch.
What if we created a furry?
Yep, oh, no. Like he feels like Blizzard's attunement to like Tumblr culture.
Well, it's not very good.
Yeah. I mean, I'm not saying that these aren't just a bunch of like white guys in suits going like, I hear that the Tumblr kids like the Overwatch, but like it's obviously an attempt to be attuned.
An attempt was made.
Yeah, and like just because it's like a dad dancing in front of a barbecue grill doesn't mean.
Hey, that's my actual culture. Dads dancing in front of barbecues is like, I lived with that. It was all right.
That would have been nice.
Brian, what are you going to offer in exchange?
Rockstar bragging about crunch culture.
That was pretty fucking dumb, though.
Yeah, it really was fucking dumb, but it borders on fucking evil.
Okay, Brian, I'll let you have it. I'm not gonna cut Wrecking Ball and Overwatch, but I am gonna cut Benjamin Johnson because it's just one in a sea of like Steam bullshit that happened this year. I don't think it was that big.
Okay, all right, dig it.
All right. Teagues, it's your cut.
I'm gonna cut. Bowsette Thirst.
Nope.
What?
Wait,
I'll
hold
offer
on.
you Wrecking Ball.
No, but Brian, I want to ask you this, and I'm being absolutely sincere. What is dumb about the Bowsette Thirst?
The fact that you even have to ask is an indication it needs to live longer.
People gonna be thirsty. Rule 34 is a thing.
Rule 34 is a
Bowsette
thing.
Thirst is not strange.
No,
Like-
it is all right.
Bowsette on her own isn't even like that dumb. It's not even like the weirdest extension of that.
It was kind of wild when the picture showed up when someone like theory crafted it, and like everyone was like, "Oh no, she's hot," but like that's it.
Right? Yeah, exactly. Oh no, she's hot.
Okay, but Brian, walk me through this, man, because I know this is important to you.
All right.
Maybe it's because I live my domain of the three that we chose was Tumblr, but like I'm like, all right, people thirsty for Bowsette.
Come on, Brian.
Is it because you're thirsty for Bowsette? Is that the problem?
Let him say his piece, Teagues. Let him get to it.
There's really nothing which is more emblematic of the internet being up its own ass than Bowsette.
Okay, that's a thesis statement. Where's your supporting evidence?
My supporting evidence.
Is he pulling up? Are you pulling up a picture of Bowsette? Is it gonna be hentai? I didn't sign up for hentai this early in the morning.
I don't think it's hentai. Yeah, dude, no hentai between. Dude, I need to get that on a sign. I'm gonna get a wooden.
That's the Goomba. She cute.
Oh shit! I haven't seen this one.
She's
but
thick.
She's actually pretty cute. She is like, I think it's
I
mostly
like
the
the
petticoat,
freckles.
but she's pretty thick. The freckles are actually great. Brian, I know you're not down, but I'm kind of down. Like, this seems okay. If someone wanted to cosplay this, I would not be mad at them. Like, at all.
It looks cozy. Honestly, the top looks like it's made out of sweater material, and I'm down for anything made out of sweater material. That shit's warm.
Jesus Christ, you people. You're fucking fundamentally broken inside the both of
It does
you.
nothing. It does, like, this doesn't make me thirsty.
like I don't want to have sex with this Goomba girl right now, but like
no,
it's
but
cool. She
I
looks
do
cute.
want to take her out to coffee. Like
Yeah,
I
that
think she'd
sounds
have good conversation. Maybe read a book together.
Let's just hang out.
Yeah.
Oh man,
She looks like a coz.
very moe actually.
Yeah, very moe.
Oh.
I think we broke Brian.
Okay, so Brian, from this Goomba character, how about this? Instead of cutting Bowsette Thirst outright, let's cut characters adjacent to Bowsette.
No. All of the Bowsette stuff needs to live for a while.
Oh my
I would
god.
not feel good for any of that stuff being cut yet.
Really? Because
Okay,
I'm fine with cutting Bowsette and
Oh,
Bowsette
no, I
Thirst,
get it.
But I do
You
think...
want to cut Bowsette. You don't think Bowsette belongs on this list.
No, I don't think
she's
Bowsette's
dumb.
a bad thing. I think she's a natural evolution. People have been drawing...
Ain't
like,
nothing natural about that.
Brian,
People have been drawing... Have you...
honestly, like, to be 100% honest with you, with like the lewd stuff that has come up about Bowser for like the past like decade, like Bowsette's like
Way
a breath
worse.
of fresh air.
Yeah. Bowsette's great. Comparatively.
Brian, how about we cut? Okay, no, but there's 3 Apple Snake games. Okay, how about we
Yeah,
cut?
but we like Apple Snake.
Fucking Apple Snake.
We stand Apple Snake.
Don't do that. Don't.
Oh god, I couldn't even say it with a straight face. How about instead we cut...
What about the Waluigi reactions?
No, I'm mad about that.
Okay.
I think that's gross. I think, what if instead we cut, Sony's response to demands for crossplay?
That's definitely dumber than anything that has anything to do with Bowsette.
So you think it should stay?
I think it should stay. We're at an impasse. This is not great. Brian,
You need to offer something else.
Apple Snake.
Yeah.
fine. Apple Snake is dumb, but it's not big. It ain't Bowsette. Bowsette was like, what, number 2 video game character for like porn searches this year? That's wild.
And that's a
dude.
fucking problem.
No,
I'm not
that's
sure if it's
normal.
a problem, but it's pretty
How the
wild.
fuck did Bowsette make it into the top 10 for Pornhub searches?
Brian, Bowsette's hot, dude.
Yeah, Bowsette's smoking.
Like,
Get
that's just
over
it.
it. Bowsette actually won the Twitter Trend Award for 2018.
Oh, yeah, it was an international phenomenon.
Yeah, the Special Committee Award.
Like, the Bowsette moment where I just wanted to go leap off a fucking highway overpass came when I went to my favorite brewery. A brewery with a video game theme. It's a fun place. It's called 8-Bit Ale Works. And I go in, and I sit down at the bar. He draws me a beer, puts it down for me, and goes, "So, you heard about this Bowsette?"
I love this story.
God damn it.
But, like, Brian, do you know how hard it is to, like, get America and Japan to agree on, like, what's hot? Like,
All right. So, are we celebrating that everybody was jacking off to the same thing?
Yes.
I am.
Yes, we are.
Bowsette is, like, the biggest unifying, like, video game thing that the world has seen since, like, Pokemon Go came out.
Okay.
That's an amazing statement.
You can cut all 3 right now if we change the name of this category to Jacking Off to the Same Thing Presents Dumb as Shit.
No, that's next year's category.
Oh, man, Brian's, like,
Scaly
big
Thirst
mad.
presents. Brian Big Mad. Brian thinks this is stupid, and we're just like, this is the natural evolution of the internet. It was doomed to happen eventually.
Like,
I can't believe you've never seen any of the Bowser, like, as a woman drawings where he's got, like, flowing red hair and dark tan skin.
yeah.
Like, honestly.
And then, like, then they just had Bowsette, and they just put that, like, palette on, like, the peach, like, coloring, and they're just like, yeah, dude, this is, like, what Bowser would be as a chick.
Okay.
Right? She was hot.
Fuck it. I'm cutting 2 more just so they live longer.
Okay, what are you cutting, Brian?
I'm cutting Wrecking Ball, which I was protecting,
Uh-huh.
and the Soulja Boy console.
Wait, no, but I want to talk about the Soulja Boy console. Can we at least talk about it before you cut it? Because, like, that's
Okay.
just ridiculous.
Well,
like,
give it its piece, and then we're putting it out to sea.
okay, so Soulja Boy, you know, or as his fans know him as Soulja Boy Tell him. recently has gotten into the video game manufacturing business. He partnered with I believe is it Philippine company? Brian, do you know? It's some country in Southeast Asia that like creates like small like consoles that are knockoffs of a different console that are preloaded with games that belong to other consoles like Nintendo and shit. And like Soulja Boy has decided to attach his name to them and like single-handedly like produce them. Actually, I'm a cutie pie who has a affiliation with Riot Games because he plays a lot of League of Legends. Recently did a video talking about how Soulja Boy tried to reach out to him to try to get him to get the word out about his Soulja consoles because like I'm a cutie pie does like things that are rap adjacent, and he is pretty influential in like the gaming community and shit. But like basically Soulja Boy has attached his name to a knockoff handheld and I believe home console that has preloaded games that belong to other companies that are almost definitely going to get everyone sued. But you could buy one, I guess. God damn it, Soulja Boy. Like, who in his team allowed this? But it's dumb. It's fucking dumb. But okay, we're cutting him so that Bowsette may live.
Just to be clear, the Soulja Boy console, real stupid.
Real stupid, yeah. But Brian believes it's less stupid than Bowsette. We're gonna let that go.
Wow.
Who's cutting next? I can't even remember. No, Tegan was trying to cut Bowsette. So Brian, it's your actual cut now.
I just cut like 3 things.
Damn it. Okay, fine. I'm going to cut the Nintendo E3 conference.
I'm cool with that.
All right, I want to say my piece, and then I'll...
Okay, but it's not the dumbest of the E3 conferences.
I just kind of want to do what we just did for Soulja Boy. I want to say my piece.
Sure, okay. Handle your business.
In fact, can I offer you the Sony E3 press conference?
I actually don't remember the Sony E3 conference.
So let me talk about the Sony E3 press conference and the Nintendo E3 press conference because, like, it seems to be the moment to talk about press conferences.
Sure.
And actually, you know what? I'll also talk about the Bethesda one just so that way we get all 3 of them discussed. Mm-hmm. So the Sony E3 press conference was the one where they took all of the members of the press that were attending the conference, filed them into a building that looked like a recreation of a location from The Last of Us Part 2. So that way they could show them 20 minutes of footage from The Last of Us Part 2.
Right.
Then after that was over, piled all of the assembled members of the press on a fucking bus to take them to the actual theater where the rest of the press conference was. Mm-hmm. That location was 20 minutes away, which meant that Sony had to have people vamp on air doing nothing for 20 minutes while they fucking had people ride a bus.
Yeah.
I do remember that. Yeah.
Yeah.
That was stupid.
It was
super
real
stupid.
dumb because it was obvious they were vamping for time. Like, hey guys, let's look at some stuff from our friends at Capcom. Here you go. And it came off dumb. And we're like, what the fuck is going on? Like, what? And so then when the press conference came back and they were in a different location, you're like, oh, you set that all up to have those people sit in that room for 20 fucking minutes.
Yep.
That's it.
That was stupid.
Incredibly dumb.
Definitely stupid.
Right.
Okay. I think that's a case for that it should stay. But
and then Nintendo coming at you with an E3 presentation that was 90% fucking Smash. 90%. Like, you would think that they didn't have other games. Like, that they were in fact releasing a box whose entire purpose was the playing of Smash.
I mean, to a large chunk of the community, yes.
Yeah. I mean, it did like, what, 3 million in like a week or something?
Yep.
It's true.
A lot.
I'm just saying that it's possible that they may have, I don't know, alienated people, pushed some people away, pissed off some people, left some people with unanswered questions. I just feel like that it was a bad look for an E3 press conference to not really talk about anything except for one fucking game.
I maintain they talked about other things. Nowhere near as much as Smash. That's fine. I understand that. I do agree. I do understand that you've been alienated, Brian, and I'm sorry that happened.
To be fair, when they were announcing Breath of the Wild, they did the same thing with Breath of the Wild, and no one fucking cared. They were just like, man, that new Zelda game, though! Oh, man, that new Zelda game, though!
Actually, I think they did spend like 40 minutes on
Yeah, they
Breath of the
did,
Wild.
because I watched the entire thing. I took my lunch break when they did the Breath of the Wild announcement, so I could specifically watch it, and then the entire Nintendo Treehouse Live afterward was only Breath of the Wild. They did not talk about anything else.
I think the difference
4
is...
hours! 4 additional hours on Breath of the Wild, and they were just walking around the Great Plateau.
Okay.
For 4 hours, and I watched all of it.
And I think the difference is, Tegan, is
You
that...
like Breath of the Wild?
No. Is that at no point were they like, please listen to the difference between these two different Marth sound effects. Like, just... Like, when they were getting into, like, listen to this voice during this, attack, and then the same voice with a different skin, with when it does the same smash. See, like, we've slow roasted the minutia in this presentation, so that way you can fall asleep as if you were watching 900 ASMR videos at once.
I thought it was dope. Like, personally. Because, like, they use different voice lines and whatnot. And, like, you don't get that lot of detail.
All right, fine, fuck it. Cut the Nintendo E3 press conference. Like, this should kind of underscore to you guys how serious I am about Bowsette.
I know, right? Like, whoa.
But while we're still talking about press conferences, let's pause here for a moment on Bethesda, where, like, the initial shots of it, because I remember watching this with Rocky, the initial shots of the audience just looked bewildered.
They were really confused.
And then they're like, okay, and now Andrew WK, who comes out on stage. Then they cut to the audience, which looks even more confused.
Yeah.
And then, like, Big Todd Howard comes out and does this thing with, like, please watch this video of playing Skyrim on Alexa. And
The Skyrim on Alexa thing was hilarious.
It was real funny, but, like, we didn't know it was coming, and it kind of didn't really make sense.
And then it was real, and we were like, there's no fucking way this is real. And it was actually real.
Yeah, I'm still waiting for my
stuff like
Etch-a-Sketch board.
close on the Elder Scrolls for fucking iPhone. They're like, Elder Scrolls Blades! And just because they knew that was a bad idea to close well on, they're like, oh, and by the way, here's a title card for Elder Scrolls 6.
Yeah.
And that was the beginning of us being aware that Fallout 76 was going to be a total shit show. Mm-hmm. When Todd Howard was like, hey, we're going to have a beta test for Fallout 76 called the Break It Early test application because we hear these online games can be real tough. And it's like, well, fuck, Todd, have you seen, like, the number of bugs in your single-player games? Like, shit. Like, it was a weird shit show where the entire audience seemed confused the whole time. They didn't really message anything well. Like, when they mentioned the Wolfenstein game, they didn't mention whether it was, like, a full-size game or an expansion. Like, it was kind of like a bunch of half announcements and an Andrew WK song.
Country road.
You know what? Fuck it. Cut it.
Take me home to West Virginia.
Yep.
I love
that too.
Song. It's so good. Are we cutting that now? Well, at least Brian's okay with cutting it. Tegan is actually your cut.
Yeah. Oh, it's my cut? Yeah, I'm
Yeah.
cool with cutting it.
Okay. Bye, Bethesda. Send you home.
Man, that Sony press conference, though, it's got some staying power.
Country
Take
road.
you out to the field. Yeah, the Sony press conference is bullshit.
Brian, it's your cut now. It's been dragging us for
Rockstar
a
bragging
bit.
about crunch culture.
How is that not dumb to you?
Okay. It's too close to evil to be fun for me. Like, they're bragging about evil. Like, you're right. The actual bragging is dumb, but the thing that they're bragging about is evil. Like, and I don't know if I'm articulating this well. This really feels like it straddles two categories for us.
Mm-hmm.
Because the bragging is stupid, but the thing that they're bragging about is
Evil.
Yeah.
They're bragging about being evil, which is stupid in and of itself.
Yes.
But it's
Right.
closer to being evil than it is to being stupid.
Yes, they're bragging about the chronic problem with hostile video game work environments, which placed in the top 3 for us in our previous category.
Yeah.
Which says something about how much that's normalized, that they thought that they could brag about that.
Mm-hmm.
And then thought that they could, like, lean on their employees to get out there publicly and say, like, no, we assure you everything is fine. I'm blinking no, yes for twice. I don't know. Leave me alone. They said I could eat tomorrow.
Please, yes, everything is fine.
Thursday is pizza day.
They buy my loyalty with pizza because I can't see my family.
Oh, no.
Pizza's my new family.
And then you eat the pizza? Jesus Christ.
I bore my family.
Oh, God. Tegan, don't do this. You're messing with powers you don't understand, Tegan!
Please tag this episode 4.
Okay, so Brian, what I'm understanding is that the reason you want this cut is because the category, dumb as shit, you are intending it to be more of like a ha-ha, point at this and laugh situation, but we can't point and laugh at this.
Like, yeah, there's no point where I'm comfortable laughing at this.
Mm-hmm.
Like, I'm comfortable laughing at Elon Musk. I'm not comfortable laughing at this.
Right. Okay. And and this is important. That's mostly why you're protecting Bowsette, because you are comfortable laughing at Bowsette.
Yes, absolutely.
Okay. No, that explains
fair.
some things. I still don't think it should be cut, because I don't think Dumb as Shit has that laughing requirement. But, for the sake of poking the bear, I would like to nominate promoting Jim Ryan at Sony to be cut first.
Jim Ryan's real dumb.
Tell me about Jim Ryan, Brian.
Okay, so Jim Ryan got out there and said, backwards compatibility is stupid. No one wants to play old games.
That's right. That did happen.
That did happen.
Jim Ryan got out there and said, why would we ever offer crossplay? We have the best games and the best customers.
That's also right.
Jim Ryan got out there and said, we won't offer crossplay because we don't know how Microsoft and Nintendo protect their customers.
And then that guy got a promotion.
And then that guy got a promotion.
Yeah, it was real dumb.
That was real dumb.
He said all those things and then got promoted.
Yeah.
I wish I could say all those things and get promoted.
Oh, man, that could be dope. Okay.
How about GTA 5 not exiting the NPD top 10 since 2013?
Yeah, while I do find that hilarious, I don't really think it's dumb. Like,
People stop buying Grand Theft Auto 5.
Brian, it's the best way to get shark cards, man. You gotta keep your money up, man.
Jesus fucking Christ. The number of people who have bought like 8-10 copies because all they're doing is just waiting for the game to go on sale and just be like, oh, I'm just going to buy another shark card by buying the game again.
It's a really good shark card, man. Like,
fuck. All right.
But
So we cutting that dog shit?
Oh, man, it's been up there for 5 years. Yeah, let's cut it. Let's get rid of it. Okay. So I actually want to cut Elon Musk adding Atari games to Tesla, because while that is pretty dumb, especially since Atari's not really Atari anymore, there are more dumb things that both Atari and Elon Musk have done this year, and I want to focus on those.
That's a great point.
I'm good with that.
That's really fantastic. Both Elon Musk and Atari have been worse.
They've been dumber, yeah.
That's good.
I'd like to cut Warner Brothers releasing a mobile game with code stolen from Bethesda, because one, why the fuck would you steal any kind of coding from Bethesda? And two, that's closer to evil than dumb.
I think that's a good point, Tegan. Also, the way that Bethesda figured it out was hilarious.
Yeah, that's a glitch that was present in our game!
That's our glitch?
Your game is broken in the same way.
Excuse me? That's our glitch. You can't have it.
And then there's definitely some dumbass there. It's like, wait, you didn't even fix the glitch? Come on, man. Like, oh shit, that's amazing. That's so good. Yeah, let's cut it. It's funny, but like, there are dumber things.
Who's cut?
Cheers.
I'm going to cut Cliffy B bragging about how he handled layoffs better, only to get called out by his own employees on Twitter.
Oh, man. But I love that T. How about this? Instead of that one, let's cut...
I think loving T and, like, finding that dumb are different.
Okay, that's fair. But...
I'm just going to call you out right there. Like, it's good tea. Yes, it is quality tea. But, however, it's not, dumb. It's tea.
But, like, Cliffy B, he was just like, yeah, man, like, I'm like, luckily I don't do layoffs like that. And it's like, what are you talking about, dude?
Yeah, you're fucking dumb.
I want that to live a little longer. I want to cut seemingly all VR thirst games on Steam having a palace level. I agree it's weird, but I think the Cliffy B thing is dumber.
I can live with that. I can live with that.
But why do they all have a palace level, though? Like, are they working together? Is there, like, a council for VR, like...
VR thirst?
Yeah, VR horny games. Okay, I might be blanking on this, but the bullshit associated with changing your user ID on PSN, I thought you just can't change it.
Oh, no. So they roll out a program to allow people to change their PSN usernames. Mm-hmm. Things that you might lose. Your cloud saves. Your trophies. In-game purchases, including DLC and cosmetics.
So there is a program, it just doesn't work.
Yes. You also retain the rights to what was your previous username. If you change it back, you might then lose all that stuff again.
Okay, that's stupid. That gets to stay here.
Oh, Jesus, wow. Wow. That's dumb. Wow, that's dumb. Wow, that's dumb.
So, when Sony was like, check with us in a year to change your username, they did roll out a program to change the username. It just doesn't work.
It just doesn't work. It just doesn't work. Why? Why would you roll out a program that doesn't work? Bethesda?
It's like Gravity Falls, where they hand Dipper that paper and he looks at it, he's just like, wow, this is worthless. Like,
God, I need to watch Gravity Falls.
Oh, man, everyone does. It's so much.
Alright, so what are we cutting here?
Then let's cut... Damn it. Okay. Can we cut Bowsette if we leave Bowsette Thirst and characters adjacent to Bowsette?
Not yet.
Oh my god. Alright, let's cut... Fine, I guess I could support cutting Rockstar bragging about crunch culture now. Those are the other things I gotta do.
It's all about letting things just breathe for a while. Sometimes you know they gotta go, you just gotta let them breathe.
And then pull the plug?
Yeah, that's.
See, Tegan, now you're gonna make this harder in the future.
Tegan, you're up.
Yep. I'm gonna say... The way Waluigi fans reacted to his absence as a fighter in Smash. That, I'm going to call that one. Because that, I believe, is closer to evil. Because they were, like, attacking Sakurai and shit. That's not cool. It's dumb, but closer to evil than the other things on this list.
To be fair, they all didn't threaten to kill him. Most of them just acted like...
But the very last ones did. They didn't all
I was gonna say
him.
I was gonna say that like if we were looking at a pie chart, most of them just acted like spoiled man babies.
Yeah.
But still death threats, man. They're in the pool.
Death threats are in the pool.
That was closer to evil than dumb. But there are other things I have to cut here. I'm willing to cut that now.
Okay.
Brian?
Well, if we are cutting Waluigi fan reaction, then I'd like to go ahead and cut Diablo Immortal announcement backlash.
I'm okay with that. If they have to go like right after each other, because that's your cut.
Yeah, they feel very similar.
Yeah, okay. So it's your turn, Rocky.
Okay. At this point, I want to cut Sony's responses to demands for crossplay.
Because Sony insinuated that Nintendo couldn't take care of children.
Oh, man.
Stupid! Absolutely stupid.
Fully misinformed.
1 second, guys, as I take a sip of this Bang.
God, gross. Get that out of here.
Once again, we're not sponsored by Bang.
Nothing made me feel nastier than that Bang. Nothing on earth. That was disgusting. Meanwhile, I'm over here on living on real gamer fuel, fucking my third Mountain Dew of the day.
I'm sorry, Tegan. Was your argument for Mountain Dew to call into question my authenticity as a gamer?
It's my third Mountain Dew in an hour and 41 minutes.
Brad, are you cool with cutting the demands for crossplay responses?
Yeah. I think it's been up there now long enough.
Okay, Teeks.
Yeah, I'm cool.
What's your cut?
Oh, it's my cut. The title selection for the PlayStation Classic.
Yeah, I can live with that.
So, let me think.
It's pretty stupid.
It's pretty stupid. But
They could have tried harder to get more titles.
I think Cliffy B bragging is less dumb than what they actually picked to put on the PS Classic.
Yeah, okay, that's fair.
Hey.
Philippe Muchin plagiarized an article for IGN, got caught, plagiarized his apology, and then was discovered he had plagiarized dozens of articles previously identifying that IGN had no plagiarism check for years.
Okay, so that's real dumb.
Also illegal.
Also illegal.
That's dumb, but also illegal.
I think it's less dumb than Jim Ryan getting promoted at Sony.
Aren't we trying to pick the dumbest thing? So if it's
Right.
less dumb than something else, then it should be cut.
Oh, right. I did that backwards. Damn it.
You think it's more dumb?
No. Well, yeah, I do think it's more dumb. Because Jim Ryan is, like, definitely, like, a corporate shill and whatever.
Right.
That's doing whatever, like, Sony tells him to, even though it's, like, stupid. But this is, like, IGN actively fucking up because they didn't pick out this guy.
I could take losing Jim Ryan right now.
Okay.
I could take losing Jim Ryan.
Struck through. So, God, are we south of 20 yet? No, we're south of 20. We're just not south of, like, 10. So, Brian, I'm going to try to cut Bowsette again, man.
Can I offer you the number of video games that now have flossing emotes?
How many are
No,
there?
that's really stupid.
It's really stupid. Like, I
That's
know there's
really
at least
stupid.
5. I just don't know how many. If it's double digits, it's absolutely not. Like,
The one that was really the straw that broke the camel's back for me is that there is a thing in the new Forza Horizon game where you can get out of your car just to do a dance emote, and flossing is one of them. So in a game where you don't even see a dude on screen most of the time, you can get out of your car just to floss.
Yeah, that's real dumb, dude. I think we got to keep that. I think that's...
Okay, well then how about Elon Musk claiming he tried to get the rights to Mario Kart?
That's stupid.
real
That's
dumb.
the dumbest.
That's the dumbest
I
shit.
think that might be the dumbest thing on this list. There's no way he made any attempt. He just wanted to say it.
Then how about
That's
Overwatch
100%
League launching without
bullshit.
any women on teams?
Yeah,
Okay,
okay,
no.
that's less dumb. That's less dumb, I think.
What about... Okay, the crowdfunding debacle of Atari Box. Is that dumber than Overwatch League? No, I think... No, okay. Bowsette's not dumber than the whole Atari box crowdfunding.
You don't want to climb that hill right now.
Oh man, like Bowser's not that dumb, dude. Like she makes sense.
Look, you don't
Bowser
wanna climb
really isn't that dumb.
You don't want to climb that hill.
God,
Okay.
I'm climbing that hill. Fuck it.
Okay.
No, this isn't that dumb. Bowser is not that dumb.
Isn't that
Bowser's the natural evolution of fucking Peachette. It was bound to happen. So was Mario-ette and Luigi-ette and all the other fucking other ones.
None of that is
It's
good.
natural at that point. Once it's revealed, it is the natural evolution of that item. It's
Nope.
not stupid. It just is. People gonna thirst. That's
Nope.
fine. Let them
Nope.
be thirsty. Jesus,
I'm not
I
here
want
to
cut
endorse
it.
this masturbation.
I do have a-
I'm
I do have a
endorsing
question.
them. Let people jack off to what they want to jack off to, as
Yeah,
long
as
as it's
long-
not fucking children,
Yeah, man. Like as long as you're
God.
not hurting anyone, as long as
and
like
it's not illegal.
and
You're
it's not
fine.
illegal, it should be okay. Please don't make pedophilia legal.
No pedos. This is a pedo-free zone.
Okay, but I do have a question about Bowser. Like, where did the black leotard come from? Because that really helps. Bowser doesn't wear a leotard.
You mean the dress?
I guess?
Probably because she's evil. Bowser has those, like,
The bangles.
yeah, the bangles, and I think it's just a color match sort of thing.
Hmm.
Because a lot of times she still has the shell, and I feel like putting her in a yellow dress would make her look too much like Daisy.
Yeah. Okay. Jeez.
Bowser's playable in Breath of the Wild.
God damn it. Okay, so Brian, what about the Atari interview with Atari Box?
Fine.
Okay. Oh man. Like Brian's really gonna die on this hill.
He's really gonna die on this hill, and it's not even a hill worth dying on!
I mean, that's a
Oh
personal
We don't
decision.
judge each other's
God.
hills.
What?
I'm sorry. Tegan, please pick something to cut. Oh no.
I'm gonna pick,
I can feel the words in your mouth.
That's disgusting. What are you
That's a
doing
lot,
in my mouth?
man. Oh,
I didn't
man.
realize this was a vor show now.
Guys, stop it with the vor. It's too
I'm gonna
much.
pick characters adjacent to Bowsette. You gotta pick one, Brian. You gotta pick one. Either Bowsette is the dumbest thing, or the characters adjacent to Bowsette is the dumbest thing. You can't have both. I won't allow it.
Let's cut characters adjacent to Bowser.
Okay, thank you.
You realize that just means I'm consolidating my energy, right?
Yes, I understand, and
we
I'm gonna
know.
fucking take you down.
Oh god, this is gonna be a
It's
fight.
not fucking happening. I'm just here to say one of those two is making the list.
God!
Sure, that's fine. I mean, I understand the way that you feel, Brian. Pick a thing to cut.
The Sony E3 press conference.
I raise you the whole Atari box crowdfunding debacle.
One second.
Mhm.
I just want to get a hard number on something.
Okay, go ahead, man.
May I, if we're gonna argue about it, could we just knock out charging $10 for an additional save slot? Because that's definitely closer
No,
to evil.
let's hold on
No.
that for a second. I think I might be willing to go with Rocky on the Atari Box crowdfunding debacle.
He just wants to know how much money they actually made.
Right, because I feel like it's possible that there is a certain amount of money at which point the debacle passes from amusingly stupid into evil.
Yes.
What's that amount of money? How much money does it cost to be?
You know what? And we're going to have to figure that out because Atari Box has raised on Indiegogo $3 million.
I thought it was about 3 million. Yeah.
Gross.
So they've got $3 million of people's money for a box that may never come out.
Yep.
That's pretty evil.
So then let's cut it because we can't laugh at that anymore.
All right. Bye. Okay. I'm going to cut. John Codera says PS4 is at the end of its life cycle, and Sony tries to walk it back.
Yeah, I could. I'm surprised it lasted this long. I could see that going.
Teagues?
Yeah, I'm cool.
Okay, your cut.
I'm gonna cut the plagiarizing.
Yeah, I think we've crossed the threshold where like it was dumb, and now it's just sad.
Yeah, now it's just bad. That's just bad.
It doesn't feel fun anymore.
Yeah, it's no longer fun.
Brian?
Okay. And this is where, like...
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. We're down to 8.
At this point, I want to cut the bullshit associated with changing your user ID on the PSN.
Okay. Because it just doesn't work. Fuck.
Because it's like, fuck, man, you've literally been promising this to your customers for years. And then when you claim you've delivered on it, you might as well have an option on your store called Set Your User ID on Fire. And then they charge you $10 for that privilege.
Oh, man, Brian. Okay. So I got to tell you about something that's kind of Monster Hunter related. It's not in World. It's in the older games, like Generations and whatnot. Usually you don't just have one cat, right? Like in Generations, you actually like make friends with a bunch of cats. You can have like 20 in your stable or whatever. And, like, they hang out, they help you build things or whatever, but they have different stats, and you can level them. And sometimes they're special edition cats. But you can only have, like, 20. So eventually you get to a point where you have so many cats, you gotta get rid of one of them, or whatever. And so, like, when you... Oh, Tegan, we haven't started. When you get to the cat, and he's like, oh, well, I've had this one forever, but I never really use it, so I'm just gonna, like, get rid of it. And it's like, are you sure you're gonna want to get rid of this cat? And it's like, yeah. And then it asks you again, but this time the cat is like making a teary-eyed, like sad face at you. It's like, are you sure you want to get rid of this cat? And then like, you get past it, you're like, well, fuck, man, I need to open it up. Sure, I will get rid of this cat. And then they tie the cat to a rocket. Swear to God. And then they're gonna launch it into like oblivion. And it's just like, are you sure this is the cat you want to get rid of? And like, I still haven't gotten rid of a cat. Like, I haven't since then. Like, I was just like, well, fuck. If you're gonna shoot it on a rocket, I guess it can stay. And like, it happens literally every time.
That's good stuff right there.
Yeah, man. Fucking Capcom. Okay. So I'm gonna cut the Sony E3 press conference now.
Yeah.
Cool.
Admittedly, their press conference seems like it was so dumb that they're not doing E3 next year, but...
Right, they're like, we have to cleanse ourselves.
We're sorry.
We're sorry. Please understand. No, we won't understand.
We won't understand. Get out of here.
Whose cut is it right now?
Teagues.
I'm gonna cut the Overwatch League launching without any women.
Can I raise you?
Can you raise me about that one? Because I don't think that's dumb. I don't think it's dumb.
Oh, man. No, I know when to cut the next Bowsette one. Just give me a second.
Okay. All right.
I'm going to cut... the number of video games that now have flossing emotes.
I could endorse that. I could co-sign that.
Okay. All right.
Brand, it's your cut.
At this point, I will cut Bowsette Thirst.
I knew it! Ha! Okay, yeah, I'm cool. See, I knew he can't take both in the top 5, Tegan. He couldn't do it.
He could.
Okay, at this point, so...
What do we have left? Let's inventory. What's left?
Okay, we have charging $10 for an additional save slot in Metal
That's so
Gear.
fucking stupid.
We have Elon Musk claiming he tried to get the rights for Mario Kart.
Right.
Bowsette and Overwatch League launching without any women on the team.
Oh, and the title selection for PlayStation Classic is somehow alive?
Yeah,
that's somehow alive.
Okay, so the thing is, between the title selection for PlayStation Classic and charging $10 for an additional save slot in Metal Gear Survive were both the reasons I didn't give these people money for these things. Like, I looked at the title selection for PS Classic and I'm like, what? No, I'm not buying that. And charging a $10 for additional save slot for Metal Gear Survive, like, no, I'm not going to buy that either.
Like, charging people $10 for a save slot in Metal Gear Survive is the most fucking Team Rocket ineffective evil bullshit. It's like they want to be bad, but they don't have the tech. Seriously, I could picture people hopping out from behind a fucking bush and being like, Jesse, James, and then like, I see a big balloon that just says $10 save slot. It is the dumbest fucking shit.
Yeah, why do they travel in a hot air balloon? Like, that's so slow. It's just ineffective.
It's like Konami doesn't remember how to be like evil in the context of video games anymore. They're like, look, man, we're actually affiliated with organized crime and we own health clubs. We don't know how to do video game evil.
Only real evil.
Yeah, like, what do we do? $10 save slots?
I guess $10 save slots, that sounds about right.
That sounds evil. Let's try that. Oh, wait, you mean it's just stupid and no one will actually buy them?
Yeah, that's pretty much it.
No fair. That's not what we paid for.
It got
Damn it! What do you mean we're blasting off? It just, I love it because it's adorable. Like, it's people trying to be evil and then failing.
Watch us, we're bad. We're bad, I promise. Come back.
Okay, so at this point, I guess I'll cut title selection for the PS Classic.
Alright.
Which means, what do we have at this point? We got one left to cut, right?
Overwatch League, Bowsette, Elon Musk, and charging $10.
Yeah.
Okay, so now... Oh, wait.
Go ahead.
It's not my cut. It's not my cut.
No, it is your cut.
Oh, it is my cut?
Yeah.
I don't know.
Because
Now
I just
can
cut.
I touch the Overwatch League?
Yep, I'm good with it.
Yeah, okay. That's fine.
So that means we got our 3, right?
Yeah.
Yep. Bowsette. Elon Musk claiming he tried to get the rights to Mario
That's
Kart.
the dumbest one. That's the dumbest one on here. Elon Musk is the dumbest one on here.
I don't know. I really want $10 for that additional save slot.
Oh no, I forgot how to be evil in a video game versus like, yeah, I talked to Nintendo and tried to get the rights for Mario Kart when fucking Nintendo shuts down free advertising for Mario Kart all the time. Are you shitting me? Elon Musk is stupid. This is just stupid. There's no way he talked to any kind of Nintendo rep and was like, let's do this. He probably mentioned it in a meeting and assumed his people would get on it. And everyone else was like, there's no fucking way.
All right, okay. And here's my argument against it.
Okay.
Is that it is no dumber than the average Elon Musk tweet. So what we're saying is that the average Elon Musk tweet is dumber than anything that happens in video games.
Yeah, basically. Yeah. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. That's 100% what I'm saying. Elon Musk is stupid.
Elon Musk is stupider than the entire video game industry.
Yes!
Okay, I just want to make sure that that's the road we're going to, like, if this is the dark business we're doing.
That's the truck I'm driving.
I think Elon Musk is dumber than Atari. I think they're dumber than Konami. We're just saying like a lot.
Okay, all right, I will co-sign.
Yeah, okay, cool. Elon Musk wins the...
Congrats
wins
on
the
being
category
stupid. Again!
It's named after him. He presented, and then he won. He opened it himself.
He presented the category, and he won. Congratulations. That was also the stupidest thing of this year, is us giving Elon Musk the award in a category he's presenting. Jesus.
That would be really funny.
We're all dumb.
With your runners-up charging $10 for an additional save slot in Metal Gear Survive and Bowsette.
Bowsette's still not dumb.
Yeah, she's not dumb.
So our next category is I think more. This is the first one which I think won't sweat us hard in sadness. Old game of the year. So these are games which didn't come out this year, but meant a lot to somebody on staff this year.
On staff. We're staff?
Yes.
Yeah, we're staff. We work here.
So, who wants to rattle off our nominees in this category?
I'll do it. Nominees for Old Game of the Year include Nier Automata, Final Fight, Spyro Reignited Trilogy, Katamari Damacy, Cosmic Star Heroine, and Oregon Trail. Wait, Oregon Trail? Oh, wait, the new Oregon Trail. Right, okay. I'm cool.
No, dude, like Oregon Trail isn't like old-ass Oregon Trail.
Oh,
because
fuck
this
off.
was the year I bought the Oregon Trail handheld and did the cross-country trek, and I named my travelers, Brian,
Yes.
Rocky, Tegan.
Somehow I survived.
That sounds about right.
Yeah. So I spent a fair amount of time playing Oregon Trail this year. Like the original Apple II version on a handheld.
Jesus. Okay. That's cool. You just gotten into the breach, though? Never mind, we're not doing this. It's fine. Brian, you make the first cut.
Spyro Reignited Trilogy.
I didn't play it.
It was beautiful, but
I don't feel like it has the emotional weight that some of these do associated with the way that they got played this year.
fair.
Who's cut?
Oh, it's my cut. I kind of want to cut Oregon Trail. I'm nominating Oregon Trail.
Sure.
Tegan?
I wish I'd been first cut. Katamari. This is a short list. Thank God.
Yep.
Okay, I'm okay with cutting Katamari.
Katamari's fun. I'm finally getting to actually play it, and I'm having fun.
Mhm.
But now we're already on our top 3. Wow.
To be fair, when this category happened, I saw these games as the top 3 in this category pretty obviously.
Cool.
Yeah.
So our top 3 games are Nier Automata, Final Fight, and Cosmic Star Heroine. Ready, fight.
I'm pretty sure Old Game of the Year is Nier Automata.
Hell yeah, it is.
All right,
Hell,
can I
I have already bought it twice this year, so you gifted it to me last year, Brian. I bought it twice because I bought another PlayStation copy and I bought it on Xbox, and I bought the fucking soundtrack. And hell, if you'd be damned to think that I wouldn't buy it again if it came out on Switch.
Okay. So I have bought Final Fight 3 different ways this year. I have bought an arcade operator's manual for a Final Fight machine. I have bought a track plastic that slides into the front of an arcade machine for Final Fight.
This sounds more like you like old stuff.
Well, I think he's comparing his passion for this game for your passion for Nier. Brian, what's your case for Final Fight?
I've played 35, 40 hours of a 75-minute long beat 'em up this year.
Mm-hmm.
Not counting any of the hours I've played of its sequels. Like the time I've spent on Final Fight 2 and Final Fight 3. And getting really, needlessly down the rabbit hole of the lore of Final Fight. The reign of Mayor Hagar, the imprisonment of GOTY, the rule of terror of the Mad Gear Gang. And make no mistake, at the end of the day, Tegan, I want to give this award to Nier Automata for you. I'm right there with you. I just want to say my piece and say how special Final Fight was to me this year.
Oh, okay, you can do that. I'm willing to do that. Say how special it was. How
Yeah,
it touched you in
this
places
game
only
meant
God
a lot
knows.
to me this year. It really was during a year where there was a lot of rough spots. That this was a significant piece of the things I used for support. So,
Dang, now I just kind of want to get you that S3 pass. So, Brian can be a Cody main next year. We'll see.
But I also know that Nier Automata is a game that Tegan didn't really get a chance to dig into until this year, and was very revelatory to her. And
I sobbed. I sobbed so hard during the credits part. I sobbed so hard for everyone's data I was deleting. Everyone's stories. I'm gonna cry now. Everyone's so good.
And I
Everyone
did
worked
not
so hard.
expect when she said like, yeah, I like when you can catch Tegan in a moment of game frankness where she's like, yeah, I liked this game more than I liked Breath of the Wild.
Yep. I said those words. Those are actual words that came out of my mouth.
Yep. Mm-hmm. It's kind of like I wish she had an opportunity to experience it during the year of release, because if I had known I would have had an ally for that game last year during Game of the Year, there are some categories that would likely have been different.
Oh yeah, for sure.
But sometimes it's hard to bark up a tree alone, you know? So
that was a good game though.
Yeah,
still a
absolutely.
Good game.
I just it's a shame that we do ties very rarely in these awards. I just think that like your relationship with Nier this year
and your
is a lot like
relationship with Final Fight are similar.
Yeah. In that like there was a lot of emotional weight to them.
Rocky, did you put Cosmic Star Heroine in it?
I did, but like I spent 10 hours at Cosmic Star Heroine. I played it. It came out a couple years ago. It was cool. It wasn't like that.
Do you want to do a tie?
I think that's up to Rocky, since he doesn't have a dog in this fight.
That's fine by me. I'm cool.
Double win!
We've only got one runner-up since we have a tie at the top.
Everyone wins! Everybody wins! Everybody being Rocky, sorry, not Rocky, Brian and Tegan. Rocky wins because he doesn't have to listen to us fight. Yay!
Okay, so our last category for today is ongoing Game of the Year, which we refer to as Games as Service. And the nominees we have are Love Nikki, Hearthstone, Prey, Hitman 2, Monster Hunter World, Final Fantasy XIV, and Splatoon 2.
So this would have been games that actively had content released this year. And this is, again, speaking to the support that they received post-release. We're not necessarily talking about the initial quality of the initial release. We're talking about the quality of the support. The quality of the additional content.
Who wants to cut first? Because I don't.
Brian, cut first.
Love Nikki.
Thank you. Please cut this game out. It's got me by the balls. I can't help. I need help.
No.
I need to go to therapy for this game.
That's not great, Tegan.
I've spent hundreds of dollars over the course of the year. Hundreds of dollars.
Oh, man.
Oh, I've spent so much time on this game. I've spent so much time on this game. I've gotten talked to at work about maybe not having my phone out so much. Oof.
Also, so speaking of like mobile games, I don't know why like we all spaced and didn't put Pokemon Go on here.
Because Pokemon Go is still.
If you want to add it,
game.
add it. I mean, this is not set in stone by any means.
Cool. I'm gonna add Pokemon Go, and I'm actually going to nominate Prey for this one.
It's in here.
Yeah,
you mean to be
like,
cut?
I'm nominating Prey to get cut.
The moon-based stuff was really good, but also really short. But it was really good, but it was really short. It was really good, though. If you haven't played Prey yet, fucking do it, because it's a great game. And the DLC was great. It was a good time.
Tegan, what did you think of the stuff that came out this month? Because there was another content drop.
We haven't gotten a chance to play this month's content. Because I've been working 1,000 hours. I've been working almost 70 hours every week this month.
Jesus.
So, I haven't really gotten a lot of time to play games this month. So, Prey's good, the story's good, the music's good, the sound design's good, the bullshit's good. It's a good game.
But it sounds like we may not have a complete picture of the ongoing support because we don't know anything about the stuff that came out this month, and it sounds like the stuff
from Moonbase was really fun, but it was really short, and I'm pretty sure that the new DLC is going to be sort of similar in that, like, the story arc is going to be really short, but it is going to be fun and have some replayability, but not, like, a ton. So I'm okay with cutting it. But Prey's still a good game. You should all check it out. Don't sink yourself into Love Nikki hell like I am. I'm drowning. Drowning in a sea of digital dresses. Love Nikki needs more handsome boy skins. We need more handsome outfits that, like, take away the boobs of the character so that we can make more creative stuff. Fight me! That. Fight me, Love Nikki! Don't fight me, please.
Alright, what are we cutting next?
Teagues, you're up.
I'm gonna cut... I don't feel like I can speak to anything here as much. I'd be willing to cut Pokemon Go. Like, yeah, we finally got trainer battles. But it's still, like, basically the same game. The support's been pretty good, and, like, it's still raking in the cash. I feel like you're gonna fight for Monster Hunter World a little more heavily than Pokemon Go. So...
I actually don't want to see Pokemon Go leave yet. I would rather cut Final Fantasy XIV. I mean, they did expand the higher raid content and whatnot, but, like, main story quest hasn't changed that much lately, and the stuff that they've done this year hasn't been anything really amazing. Like, they've just been, like, providing, like, higher difficulty stuff that most of their player base doesn't really interact with. And while it's interesting to me in particular, I don't think it's the best job of game of service, at least in 2018.
Okay.
I'm with it.
Brian, what do you want to cut?
I'm not sure I'm hearing this passion around Pokemon Go staying. Like, yeah, it made a lot of money. Doesn't seem like an argument for, like, the quality of the service.
I mean, I haven't had any issues with the service.
But has the content that they have added, like, materially enhanced your enjoyment? Like, is it a better experience this year than it was last year?
I want to say it's, like, the same experience.
Yeah, seems like more stuff, not necessarily better stuff.
I mean, if either of you guys are hot for it, I can try and find another target, a military target, but it doesn't seem like either of you guys are in flagrante for Pokemon Go. I'm highlighting. It's highlighted. It's highlighted.
Good.
Yeah, it's fine. You can cut it if you really want.
It struck through.
I want to try to cut Hitman 2.
Cut Hearthstone.
I knew that was going to happen. I was 100% confident that was going to happen. That was so fast. Wow.
I just want to see him do it.
What the fuck, man? You monster.
Okay. Tegan, what do you want to cut?
We're
top 3. We have Hitman 2,
we're
Monster
top
Hunter
3.
World, and Splatoon 2 for games as service. I guess of these 3, my vote goes to Monster Hunter World.
My vote goes to Hitman 2.
And my vote goes to Splatoon!
Sick! So now we get a real game. I'm so excited.
Now we gotta fight.
So Tegan, if using the barometer that we've used to, like, eliminate previous games, I don't feel like Splatoon 2 has changed super materially from this year to last year. They did add new supers, and there's been a lot of new gear. And Octo expansion was cool.
And new bombs.
Oh, they did add new bombs.
Octo expansion, which gave you access to a whole different set of skins and hair.
Mm-hmm. Okay.
Plus the absolute outpouring of fan content in relation to that. Not to mention new art books, considering all that condensed all of the Octoling stuff. Plus they gave you free gear for the Halloween event. Free hats and stuff, and they're doing the same thing for the New Year's one. And they're doing Frosty Fest. Plus the additional stages, the additional Salmon Run maps, the additional rotations. They gave us a lot.
There is new stuff in addition to more stuff. This is going to be annoying. Okay, how do we do this, guys?
What if I told you could hide collapsible sniper rifles inside of briefcases?
I mean, that's cool.
I mean, I feel like...
But, Monster Hunter already has collapsible sniper rifles.
What if I told you could put a proximity-activated taser beside a sink in a bathroom, turn on the sink, get out of the way before the water hits the ground, and when someone comes in to turn off the sink, you electrocute them because of the tasers touching the water?
That's pretty intense.
That's amazing.
What if I told you Sean Bean?
We know about Sean Bean.
Can you kill Sean Bean? Did you do that?
I killed Sean Bean. I got it, Silent Assassin. I murdered him very effectively.
I mean, they dumbed down the difficulty to get Silent Assassin, so that's not so impressive anymore, is it, Brian?
Oh, that's a low blow.
I fucking quit this podcast.
What?
I said I fucking quit this podcast.
I quit the podcast.
You're the one who brought that to our attention.
You're the one that did. You read about it for 30 minutes, man.
Was it 30 minutes?
No, it was 20. But still. We talked about Silent Assassin for a while.
I actually murdered the new elusive target yesterday. It was fun.
Who was it?
It's a fascist populist dictator who's trying to overthrow socialism, and I fucking totally loosened a propane canister on his balcony. So when he went outside to smoke a cigar, the fumes sparked the propane canister and launched his stupid ass across the entire village.
That's amazing.
Intense. Jeez.
I got to stand there and watch. Nobody suspected a thing.
Nobody suspected a thing. Oh, no. You can smell propane. I've smelled propane. I know what that smells like. Dang. What an idiot. Guys, what do we do here?
We fight. That's what we're doing.
Okay. It's just
Rocky, what I'm going to say is that only one of these games did I actively have anti-fun with.
Yeah, I know. But, I feel like you didn't get in the rabbit hole. But that's a whole other thing, man. You could have been Dante. This game actually had Dante from the Devil May Cry series, man.
That is true.
Okay. Can you dress up as a knight, find a shovel, and then earn an achievement for being dressed as a knight and then hitting people with a shovel while you're dressed as a knight?
While you can't do that, you are able to dress up your cat as an actual 16-bit Mega Man and feed him a sausage for a job well done.
Uh-huh. Can you
That's
dress up as a
cool.
flamingo and take an axe to a man?
Well, you can take an axe, not to a man.
Can you float away with an umbrella like Mary fucking Poppins?
What? You can?
Wait, yes. Actually, you can.
That's great.
There's a whole, cowl that you can put on that allows you to, float in places and stuff. But, can you be Bayek?
Can you be Bayek?
Yeah. In Hitman 2. Because you can in Monster Hunter World. You can just be Bayek.
I feel like I'm just in third place, so I'm just
You're just
highlight
gonna hang out.
Splatoon 2 for third place.
Okay.
Let you guys fight.
Well, remember, we have winner and runners up. We don't rank until we get to Game of the Year.
Yeah,
Dang,
no,
it's
but
just
I mean,
red
for
now,
this
Tegan?
category.
Okay.
So I guess where it sits then, Tegan, is if you think that you're not going to get the gas for Splatoon.
No, I'm gonna let you guys here have fun. I'm listening.
That's real kind of you, Tegan.
Thanks.
Okay, so Brian. Actually, let me see. How else can we figure this out? Well, I mean, there are 1v1s. Like, there's, like, the speed run and the ghost mode that you have in
Yep.
Hitman. But, like, that's always been a part of Monster Hunter. And now we have raids. You can fight giant monsters together, like 16 people. It's really cool.
Only if all of you have seen the cutscenes.
Oh, no, not anymore. Like, on Colve Terrath, like, everybody just goes in. It's not, like, a cutscene requirement. Because it's not MSQ. Like, it's just, like, side story stuff.
Rocky, I'll give you this one, but know that there'll be a blood price later.
A blood price? We're gonna fight, Brian. Like, I maintain this is gonna be an interesting game of the year.
So, if you're so hot for this, I'll flip. Just know that you'll pay the blood price.
Brian, I don't think you were gonna flip later, so I'll take this one if that's cool with you.
Okay. Then congrats to Monster Hunter World, our ongoing game of the year.
Oh, man. So
I wonder what price you're gonna pay for later.
No, Brian's gonna do what he said he was gonna do like 3 months ago, and I'm prepared for it.
What did I say I was going to do 3 months ago?
Oh, you were gonna keep Monster Hunter World out of the top 10?
I did say that, didn't I?
Yep. Brian, I was there, dude. Like, whatever.
I don't appreciate the creepy laugh. I don't appreciate the creepy laugh.
It's not appreciated.
So anyway, that's our shit.
Yeah, just to recap, this year's most reprehensible business practice presented by the Electronic Software Association was Epic's flagrant use of creative work of others without compensating them for it. Runners-up were the closure of Telltale and the way the layoffs were handled, and the chronic problem with hostile video game work environments. The dumbest shit presented by Elon Musk this year was Elon Musk claiming he tried to get the rights to Mario Kart, which were followed by charging $10 for an additional save slot in Metal Gear Survive, and Bowsette. This year's old game of the year was a tie between Nier Automata and Final Fight, with Cosmic Star Heroine as the sole runner-up. And ongoing game of the year, or game as service, was Monster Hunter World, followed by Hitman 2 and Splatoon 2.
Cool.
This has been week 1 of Impossible Coin's Game of the Year. We will be back next week, where we will find the winners of Best Sound Design, Best Soundtrack, presented by Yoko Taro, Best New Character, Best Girl/Waifu, presented by Kyoto Animation, Best Boy, Best Husbando, and Best Art. Oh my god, there are 6 categories next week.
Well, I think that it's going to be okay because I see at least 2 of these categories where I can do a lot of leaning back and not fighting hard.
Brian,
Like
I ask you to fight the good fight.
Oh, I just don't see myself climbing up on that cross during Best Girl or Best Sound Design.
So it's just like, none of those have a Bowsette for you. I feel that.
Yeah.
It's because we didn't put Bowsette in there. We should have.
I hereby nominate Bowsette for Best Sound Design.
Oh, man. Okay. So, as always, guys, thank you for listening to our podcast. If there are things you would like to tell us, whether we can improve, or things you're just upset about, you can leave us a review on iTunes, Google Play, or Stitcher. If you leave a review on iTunes, Brian owes you a special gift. We are on social media. If you want to weigh in on our picks for this year's Game of the Year, you can find Brian on the Facebook, myself on the Twitter, and Tegan on the Tumblrs. We have music at the beginning and end of this podcast. It is produced by our friend Big Sach. You can find his work at soundcloud.com/BigSachNJ or on Twitter at Hillary_Swank.
All right. Well, thanks for listening, everybody. Peace.
Bye.
Later. later.
It's official.